As soon as I figure out how to edit videos, or get an editing program, I should say, I'll be able to put these all in one video. But um, I just basically wanted to show how I hooked this up inside the house. And if you look right here, this is where the conduit comes into the house. So that big box is the splice box for the electric feed. The smaller conduit, 3/4, is a spare to run data, telephone, alarm lines, or anything else I think I'll actually need out there. And then that other piece of pipe is 3/4 inch copper, and that feeds water out to the shed. Right now I have a faucet on the outside wall for a garden hose, and if I ever wanted to put a slop sink or something in there. So the power, as you can see on there, it's 240 volt feed to shed sub panel. So basically the individual conductors, 6 gauge, come into this box, 4 of them, 2 hots, 1 neutral, 1 ground. And there's a splice in there where it converts over to 6.3 Romex, which runs all along the sill plate, which is tacked. Back up around here. It's going to be hard to see because my camera doesn't have a light, but basically what it does, it runs all along the sill plate, along there, and disappears behind this wall here, which is the finished part of the basement. So in this splice box here, 6 gauge wire, I used split bolt connectors, tied both of the lines together, and wrapped it really well with electrical tape to insulate them. And then the box, of course, is screwed shut. It was one of those boxes where you drill your own holes for the conduit nipple, and obviously the Romex connector that's up there. As far as the water goes, the water, like I said, is just a copper pipe that comes in. There's a transition to a PEX fitting there, and then it's basically 3/4 PEX tacked on the sill plate that runs around across the top here. And I found this 3/4 line that's running over to one of the bathrooms on the first floor. Basically just cut it open, sweat it in a T with a slip coupler, and an elbow and a valve and another PEX fitting there so I could shut the water off in the winter time. Okay, so I'll walk around the other side here. This is that room that we were just looking at, the wall, and that wire runs along the back side into here. You can see it coming along right there on the top, loops down, and enters in the panel right back here. And in the panel I got a 50 amp double pole breaker right down on the bottom here. Could be a 60. I just undersized it. That's all I really need out there. And that's about it.